on drug abuse and alcoholism eradication, and how will you deal with drug peddlers?
Drugs is a big issue. I don't know whether it is only with the young people or it is even with everybody, including leaders. We have a very serious drug problem in our country. In fact, some two good bishops, they walked to my office about a year ago. Actually, it was Bishop Mark Kariuki and Bishop Masinde. And they told me, Mr. Deputy President, our children are looking at you leaders. Please, make sure you are giving a good example to our children. And the subject was about drugs, right? So it is a serious problem. And again, it goes back to the role of our religious institutions, the correct teaching standards in our schools, and of course, the example we set as leaders in the public space, and making sure that we are, because my daughter once came to me and asked me, is there anything wrong with taking wine? And for a minute, I didn't know what to say. I told her, yes, of course, there is everything wrong to taking wine. Oh, is that so? But I see very many people taking wine. You know, so we have a real issue as parents, you know. We have to take our responsibilities very seriously as parents. We have to take our place as leaders. The church needs to take its place. Our teaching institutions need to take their place. This requires an army to deal with, and it requires everybody to play their role. So I don't think it would be fair to apportion it and say it is this person who has failed or that person. We need a collective effort to be able to deal with the matter of drugs.
Wonderful, Bwana DP. We thank you for honoring our invitation. You didn't come alone. Yeah. You came with
a
couple of your colleagues and friends.
Okay.
We'd like to give an opportunity to just invite them, recognize them, but if you may just go to the podium and make your sales pitch in terms of, let's hear as you make your remarks.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Edmond, for bearing with me. I know I speak a lot. And maybe just on the one matter that you said, maybe before I go there, of course, I cherish the opportunity that I have been given to speak to this audience and to speak to others who are listening to us on other platforms, and to say I'm very happy that the church, EAK, have provided this platform for many of us who are seeking opportunity to lead in various capacities, to be able to engage with you, to listen to some of the issues, and for you also to listen to us, so that you can make informed choices. Because the quality of the choice you make is dependent on the quality of the information you have. In our midst, I have friends who I came along with. I have Johnson Sakaja. Johnson Sakaja is not a new member here. I'm told that he was a member of the Sunday school here at some point, and he's running as governor of Nairobi, the city of Nairobi. I have Rigathi Gachagua. I think everybody knows him. He's currently the Member of Parliament for Madeira and a great leader in our nation. Moses Kuria. Moses Kuria keeps reminding me that he stopped. Did you say that, Moses? Yes. He stopped consuming alcohol, so and then we have George Sunguya. He's a Member of Parliament for Kajiado West. And we had other people here, maybe they have stepped out. Yeah. We had Kipchumba Murkomen somewhere, and they've stepped out. I think those are among the people who came along with me. And maybe just finally, let me say 3 things. Number one, in this election, I have very worthy competitors. And I appreciate them. But in that context, I ask for your vote. And we have a plan. We have discussed this plan. And because we are serious about implementing that plan, we have gone to every county, sat down with the people in every county, and taken them through our plan and asked them for their input. And we intend to sign a charter with every county of our country on their priorities, on what they expect the government of Kenya to do the next 5 years. On matters to do with how we are going to get jobs, on matters to do with how we are going to put food on the table, on matters to do with how we are going to change our economy so that it works for everybody, and on the very important matter of making sure that everybody has access to medical, to health care. So these are the primary issues. They are not the only issues, but they are the priority issues we think will take our country to the next level. And finally, because I do not want to speak more than that, Modibo has said something which is very interesting. He said the church is not neutral on matters to do with values, but they are neutral on matters to do with candidates, which is fine, and I respect that. But I want somebody to explain to me what the Bible means when it says in Galatians 6:10 that as you find opportunity, do good to all men, but especially those of the house of faith. I don't expect an answer from you, but just think about it. Thank you very much.